Right now, you nigga, wasn't you supposed to do a countdown? Okay.
It was a talk down.
It was a talk down. It was a talk down to the bitch. Okay, I guess I'm supposed to start right now. You are tuned into this nigga put the episodes, episode 5. What do you think this is? Star Trek? This is evidently talking with Blaq Talking Politics, episode 5. As you see, I got a white man next to me. He's not my probation officer or he's not the police. We'll be back.
Just an accountant.
I don't know what the hell the noise is. That's not my job. Yeah. That goes something beyond the pale of the black.
Yeah, let's play the intro then.
Is we gonna play the intro?
Google
it.
So committed heresy.
That was a dumbass question, though, because we are calling it
the hottest economy. Our country is in serious trouble.
It is. If you vote for Joe Biden, we're gonna be in some serious fucking trouble.
We will make America great again.
This nigga's on. Is we on the commercial or is we on ourselves?
No, we on Blaq.
I don't see us on. I see the commercial still.
Cause it's delayed on YouTube.
Okay, now
What is that noise? Can you turn that down?
what? Can I turn what down? I ain't got nothing up.
You didn't play nothing?
How did I play something?
Oh, you know what that is?
That's not my job to know what it is.
Yeah, but we live. Welcome everybody.
So we got to do the introduction over to like, come on in. This is Black Rosebud Politics.
Cool. Let's go ahead and do it again.
Okay, we're gonna. Evidently, my producer fucked up, so we got to do it one more time.
You got to do the whole turnaround thing.
Okay.
We will
Google it.
America
So committed heresy.
That was a dumbass question, though, because we are calling it
the hottest economy. Our country is in serious trouble.
It is. If you vote for Joe Biden, we're gonna be in some serious fucking trouble.
We will make America great again.
All right, now you can turn around and talk to him.
That's what I'm supposed to do the first time. You know what they do? They do this, and then they do the delay. Hi, I'm Black Rosebud. You have reached. I am on marijuana. You have tuned in to episode 5 of Talking Politics with Blaq. We got all kind of things and stuff for you, know what I'm saying? But we have to hurry up because the Laker game come on, and that is political. I want to see all the niggas with Black Lives Matter on the back of their jerseys running up and down the court with equality and all this old shit. And all of them millionaires. Ain't none of them getting pulled over by the police in their Maseratis and stuff like that. Talking about equality, and they millionaires. They ain't finna be worried about police brutality, getting killed by the police. As a matter of fact, they ain't got to worry about nothing because they hiring the police to walk them around. And ain't that right, what?
Absolutely, 100%.
I forgot. I forgot a white.
Gotta introduce him.
I forgot I got a white man on my show. I am so fucking rude. And he's
That's all right.
no, because you're a Jewish. You know what I'm saying? We supposed to all hail to the Jew. Ain't that what it say? All hail to the Jew or something like that?
Yeah, sure, to the king.
Okay, get to the king. I want to introduce the white guy that has been on most of my shows, no matter if they're in the comedy clubs, on a radio show, you know what I'm saying? If we going to a stripper house and we going to pay prostitutes and all that, I get Wub, you know what I'm saying? Wub is, he pay high prices for prostitutes in LA and things like that.
Donald Trump.
Very comfortable in this environment.
Very, yeah. He's
I'm at home, or at homey, as they say.
Look, Wub didn't know that we have entered the place that we ain't supposed to be at. So Wub, you got to be on your best behavior.
Oh, that's true. This is a church.
We are not at a church, and you forgot the second intro.
This is Church's Chicken. We're in the basket of a Church's Chicken.
Yeah, you forgot the second intro though.
What the fuck is the second intro?
Go ahead and say run it.
Oh, run it.
Welcome everybody to Talking Politics While Black with your host Black Rosebud, aka Lionel Harris, aka funniest comic in the world, aka Mr. Google It.
Google it. You can Google it.
You back?
So I got 2 intros.
Yeah.
Who in the fuck got 2 intros? You supposed to have an intro and an outro. Who in the fuck got 2 intros?
That's how good it is.
Oh yeah, my show is so good. I gotta have 2 intros.
Right.
Well, I want to talk a little bit politics before I get into introducing Wub fully and things like that. You know what I'm saying? Because usually when you do a show, the guest talking, then the host come up, then the host talking, then the guest come on in and stuff like that. But you know what I'm saying? He's new to this. He's gonna learn one day. You know what I'm saying? But we have all kind of news, especially in the Supreme Court choosing and things like that. We have the Democrats trying to block the Republicans from putting in the Supreme Court. Nigga, you got look. You know I'm kind of off sudden sounds and lights and all that shit. It kind of disturb me. You kind of throw me off right there. You know what I'm saying? But we have all kind. I'm making a skit on that. You know what I'm saying? I'm also making a skit on the Donald Trump coronavirus thing to break down Donald Trump and everybody lying about Donald Trump was downplaying it. He wasn't taking it serious and things like that. He wasn't listening to the experts and things like that. I have a lot of skits coming up and things like that. But first, I want to introduce my guest today. You know what I'm saying? Well, I want you to explain yourself. Yeah, he's the guest. I want you to explain yourself, you know what I'm saying, how you started comedy, where you do comedy at, you know what I'm saying, how you know Blaq Rosebud.
Well, my name is Wub Savell. I started doing comedy in L.A. at any place that would be open and willing to have me doing it. And that's one thing that I noticed. You know, a lot of people talk shit about. Sorry, I just started going in.
Go ahead. Just say it. Go ahead. Go in, Ruck. Go in.
Like a lot of people are talking shit about having to do comedy now after all this shit got shut down.
Yeah.
But I did way worse comedy before, like 100 times worse places than I ever had. Now I feel like, if anything, it's like bumped up a little bit. The only difference is that the major clubs aren't open. But everything else is like elevated, you know.
You ain't doing.
Nobody's threatened me while I'm on stage. No one has kicked me off. No midgets have got on stage and kicked me off.
Hey, Wub used to get into so much trouble because he has a very unique and dark side style of comedy. I would say. And he wasn't racist.
What a nice thing to say.
It wasn't racist, but it was borderline racist. You know what I'm saying?
It was racial.
It was racial.
We all know.
Racial.
There's a difference.
It was racial. It wasn't racist. So a lot of people didn't get that. And sometimes you'll see an old black woman hop on the stage and snatch off her wig and want to fight Wub, and we got to protect Wub. Like, no, Wub is one of us.
Yeah, that one time Mavericks, I swear, I thought the whole place was going to explode.
With the racial jokes. But they're very funny, and I like racial jokes. You know what I'm saying? Like, it comes to a part in the club. Like, we've been to a lot of clubs and things like that, and you've been to a lot of black clubs. What do you think about, like, when black comedians are able to talk about white people and white comedians ain't able to do the same?
White people could talk about white people.
I'm talking about black people. You're not able to talk about
free range on white people out there.
Yeah, it is.
You know that.
Yeah, you
if
you white, if you white, you can talk about somebody white,
right.
Call them racist.
Yeah.
You call them scum and things like that.
You can even use the N-word on them, I think. Like,
you
I
can.
don't even think people care.
You can use the N-word. If you white and you not part of the left or part of these liberals out here, you can actually call a white person another N-word.
Yeah. God bless America. I mean,
God bless America. Oh my God, it's been going down too. It's been going. I don't know, but it's been a lot of black people. Like, they showed, like, we was in the riots out here in L.A. and things like that, and little protests and things like that. And the peaceful ones. And people didn't know what they was protesting for, and they released the camera, and they showed the dude drop the gun, try to whoop the police ass, bend down for the gun, and then get his ass shot. Why in the hell is we protesting this?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, probably job well done, you know. I mean, I didn't watch it. I don't pay attention that much, but
what do you think?
I'm guessing the guy was riding a bike, right? He's holding holding his clothes in his hand. There are 100,000 people in LA riding bikes right now with their clothes in their hand, probably with guns in them too.
Are dope.
Like, yeah, or whatever they got. And they're just allowed to go along, you know, do whatever. Shit in the streets.
Let me tell you something about the police in LA, right? The police know who they pulling over, right? They have something that they call gang files, right? Where they take pictures of gang members and things like that and put them in a database, right? When you have a gang unit which most police departments have, right? They assign the gang unit to certain sections of LA, right? Which all the police know them gang members that circulate in that area, right? So if the police see someone, he's a known felon, a known gangbanger, and he's probably on their list, and he's riding a bike with a backpack.
Yeah. Is that how bad it's gotten in LA that the drive-bys are now bike-bys? They got
coronavirus.
Hipster culture has taken over so much. There are dudes on bikes driving by and shooting people.
No, that goes to show, right? You got a lot of black people acting like white people, right? Because
that's true.
If you watch Cops, who is always getting up into the police face wanting to fight and cuss them out and say what they ain't gonna do and call them all kind of racist pigs and shit like that? That's drunk ass white boys.
Yeah.
Right?
That dude in Oklahoma who shot the cops, that was a white dude too, and he was all like throwing dude and bro out there.
Yeah. You could tell he was part of Black Lives Matter. He was like, no, I don't, no, my car, no, Mike, come and get me. I'm like, oh, this dude right here, Mike, come and get me. Come and witness this. Mm-hmm. I'm like, oh, this dude is crazy. But did you see the gun?
I didn't even see it. I didn't even see it. I couldn't see it.
I couldn't see it. It is. I told I said, hey, you ain't gonna be able to see the gun. Like flop, flop, flop. He's like, damn, where'd the gun go?
I know that dude was like John Wick out there, just like taking people out.
Hey, I got some pictures I want to show Wub right quick. You know what I'm saying? And art. I want to.
These ones are your baby mama.
Some of them probably look like my baby mama. Goddamn it! Some of them probably look like my baby mama. Right? Put your phone up. Put your phone up. Right? You got this, Aunt. You got this.
Yeah, I got a few of them.
You got a few of them. This nigga said he got a few of them. Okay, I got a question. Right?
Yeah.
What reason do most white people say? What reason do most white people use to prove that they don't have that they're not racist?
Oh, that they have black friends?
Now, why is that a stereotype? Now, why do everybody say, "Oh, you know what I'm saying? You got white"?
I don't say that.
What you say?
Because I don't have any.
So your ass can be considered racist.
I've dated black women for like the past decade. I still don't have any black friends.
None of their brothers or uncles. What's the worst thing about going over a black woman's house?
Oh, I didn't even know they lived in houses. They mostly got apartments or
or rooms, huh?
Parents' house.
Where's it?
The worst part is getting there. The best part's leaving. What do you?
The worst part is getting there, and the best part is leaving. Have you ever dealt with a black hood rat kids and stuff like that? And you're a white man, so they probably think you like the kid's probation officer or thing like that. A white woman can use you as a go-to card. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all keep on calling. I don't call your probation officer Wub on you.
I usually stay with the ones that are infertile. That's the saying that people used to have. I want my women barefoot and pregnant in the kitchen.
Yeah.
How about high heels and infertile? Forget.
Where the damn pictures at? This dude is late. You got the pictures up?
You see that paper right there? I told you them the ones I had right now.
White? Oh my god. Okay, show a picture. Why you didn't play the whole clip? I gave you a whole clip.
You did give me a whole clip, but we didn't talk about the whole clip.
Wow.
Well, I tell you, boy, when black folks is late to shit.
This nigga is genius. This nigga is genius. This nigga got 4 clips. I sent him
I got 5.
5 clips. Show one clip. We gotta do it in a different order now. We gotta do it in the order that
there you go.
There we go.
One of them's up. You a little delayed.
I don't even know how to do the jokes now. I had the whole jokes.
You did have it lined up. Hey, I messed that up. That's completely my fault. My bad. Would you like me to tell the jokes?
Yes, tell the jokes. Tell the jokes. Let's see. Okay, what this say? Why you block out the Jew? That's fucked up.
Oh, because you waved. They didn't come to see him. They came to see you.
Yeah, that's true. I wish I was in Trump's position right there. I'll just stand behind you.
Oh, it's like Trump is fucking me.
He's doing
Don't do that.
He's doing the Biden.
He's doing the Biden. This nigga like he want to hug me. That look creepy.
Yeah, you-
First picture. It says, call your girl. Girl, are you from Iraq? Cause I will see. What do we see? Cause I want to see you back that ass up.
all right. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I completely screwed this up. Let's go to the second one.
I
Go
find
to the
that
second one.
offensive only because it looks like there's a Muslim in the
It is a
picture.
Muslim, and
That
you're
is
a Jew.
offensive.
It was a Muslim, and you're a Jew. So I had to put two and two together. What would make a Jew offensive? A Muslim.
Yeah.
Hey, before you guys go to the next one, we want to thank James Owens, Free Please, and Mystical here for the super chats. We really appreciate you. Back to you, Blaq.
Mystical. And we're going to have some call-ins, too. We got some call-ins, too. Okay.
nice.
Okay. Good guy police officer. You know how I can't even tell the joke. It says, good guy police officer finally catching them at birth.
All right.
What do you think about police catching kids at an early age now?
That's like a Minority Report, you know? Like literally the Minority and the Report. It's pre-crime. You're getting them. I saw that movie with Tom Cruise, right?
Yeah,
Where that's what it was about.
So it really
Like,
supposed to be black characters, and they was supposed to be arresting black people before they sell dope and before they.
Yeah, that whole movie involved 3 of the whitest people in the world using their brains to take down criminals. It's crazy, and they had them floating, you know, so they couldn't be. I don't know.
Yeah, that was kind of
distracted.
weird. That was kind of weird right there. Minority Report. That's a good one right there. We're gonna do a Minority Report, right? You know, hey, you know.
I've made a lot of reports about minorities. I've been calling them in. They've sometimes cops respond, sometimes they don't.
He's even making a lot of Minority Reports. I want to make a Majority Report. It's a
Yeah, that would be good.
gang of crazy motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? And Majority Report right now has something to do with blacks and whites combined, because majority now is the crazy motherfucker, right? If you are sane and you have a little bit of common sense, you are not in the majority anymore.
Yeah, absolutely. People went nuts when I don't know, that chick from the Supremes died.
Speaking of
the Ruth Bader.
Speaking of nuts, right. This kid knew he was gonna be a redneck already, right? Wait a minute, I got this motherfucker right here. This kid knew he was gonna be a redneck already. Look, he got shit all in his baby carriage, nuts and boats and shit.
Yeah. Oh, like his starters there.
If that was a black baby, he would have a Hennessy bottle and a pack of Newports.
He'd just be spinning rims.
Look,
Everything.
His baby carriage gonna have spinning rims. That's fucked up. I went over to this one girl house, and her 2-year-old couldn't talk that good, but he had some good weed he was selling. You know what I'm saying? I said, I
He's
felt
wearing Timberlands,
yeah, he's
little
wearing
booties.
Timberlands and shit, Gucci diapers and shit. Like, he didn't know how to talk, but he know how to bag some weed, and he had some good weed, right? You know? I said, this little baby right here, I went to go see her more often. I'm like, where Junior at?
Yeah, you can lose the mom's number.
Yeah,
at that
fuck
point.
the moms. You know what I'm saying? The baby got it. Look, the baby got the
He's
Section
got that
8.
loud.
The baby got the Section 8.
Right.
Yeah, the baby got that loud. The baby got the Section 8. You know what I'm saying? The house is in the baby name. The baby gets the money. You know what I'm saying? The money goes to the baby. So I get in good with the baby. Or you know what I'm saying? I can say fuck the mama.
Is that like the difference? That's like the difference between like the black community and the Jewish community. That when they have a bar mitzvah in the Jewish community and you become a man, and you get all these gifts and shit, but then in the black community you find out that all that shit was in your name originally for all those years.
Yeah,
And
that's
you
your
got,
bar
like-
mitzvah. It's a reverse bar mitzvah.
It's
Like 16, like, surprise, you can't get no bills. You can't get no light bills. You can't rent no house. And your credit is fucked up.
Yeah,
surprise,
you'll never lease anything.
You're fucked up. That is, look, when black people, when white people leave the earth, they leave their kids like money and houses and property. When black people leave the earth, they leave their kids problems and debts and
Somebody else's property.
yeah, somebody else's shit and explanations and shit. Like, how you get my shit? Well, he dead now. You know.
Yeah, someone comes by to pick up a lawnmower that was never returned for 8 years.
Got another one for you, right?
All right.
I know she's my sister, but the shit just went invisible. right? Oh, I know she's my sister. That's why I use the condom. Now, like, have you like, what's good about a condom? Have you ever had some pussy so bad that I mean you couldn't fill it with a condom?
Oh yeah, I mean, well, it's scarier if you take off the condom, and it's worse than before.
You take off. Wait. If you take off a condom, the pussy feel worse than it did before you put on the condom?
Yeah, that's happened to me.
Was this my baby mama? Like, was you fucking my baby mama? Because I ain't never had no...
Who wasn't?
Who?
You can't blame me.
Because my baby mama...
Just because I was in the room. There's a lot of people in that room.
The mailman, the milkman, the highest man, the Taliban.
She probably got deported from Epstein's Island. She snuck on a plane to get there.
No.
She got off. They were like, "You got to get."
They would have kicked
She's
that
like,
bitch
"How do
off.
I get off?"
They would have kicked
said,
that bitch
"Swim,
off.
swim, bitch." Start paddling.
They would have kicked that bitch off. My baby mama is the only female I ever had sex with that feel like she has hair inside her pussy. You ever had some pussy like, do you have hair inside of it? You ain't got no hair on the outside. It must have grew inside out.
Yeah, one time it felt like I was fucking the inside of a tortoise shell or something.
Oh my
It was
God.
like, I don't know what was going on.
That must have been her sister. I told I had to give my baby mama a compliment. I say, look, your pussy ain't shit, but it's better than your sister's. That's the only thing I can come up with.
You know, like a gentleman.
Yeah.
Like a gentleman would.
You ought to look. Your pussy is so up, but you ought to see your sister pussy. I don't know what she been having inside her pussy.
Yeah, 2 dicks down.
Did this nigga just show itself? Do we got another picture up? This nigga just showed itself. You ain't supposed to show your. This nigga gonna be late on another picture, right? Okay, what?
Yeah.
We finna get some call-ins. I need some people to call in now, and we're gonna talk about this Judge RBG and stuff like that. Now you have a lot of people scared that she's gonna come in, she's gonna change the rules and stuff like that. And it's the people that's actually fighting for the laws are not actually the people that's getting abortions.
Oh yeah.
You notice that it's not the people that's getting abortions. They don't have to worry about health plans paying for abortions. They don't have to worry about is it abortion inside of their city or their county. They can catch a plane. They can do whatever the fuck they want to. They got the money, right?
Yeah,
So,
they're probably on birth control anyway. They shouldn't be worried.
exactly. So what they're talking about they want laws and the judges and things to lean towards the left so they can keep on killing black babies and actually add on to killing more black babies. Oh, we are on right now. We have a caller. Call on in. Or come on in.
Hello.
Hello.
Lionel?
Yeah, what's going on?
What's up, man? I just, I don't really know what to say, but I've been watching your videos for a while, and I just want to say, like, you send me a lot of information in your videos, man. I just want to say keep up the good work.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoy my work, brother.
Oh, look at that.
That makes me feel right. And he's a white dude.
Working for the people.
He's a white dude. I'm working for the people. The people I work for. Thank you. White people love me. I wish I had on my shirt. Yeah, so they scared about the abortion and things like that because they scared some laws are going to change and they're going to be able to keep on killing black babies. Now, what?
Which is crazy because if they kill black babies, then who are the other black people going to kill? If they get rid of them early,
yeah, you won't have enough of target practice when you get older. Who you going to shoot in drive-bys? Come on.
They're gonna have to start killing Mexicans or something. I don't know what's gonna happen.
That's like
there'll be another race war.
That's like killing chickens before they get big. You know what I'm saying? You don't want no chicken. You want the whole chicken.
Yeah, el pollo.
You know what I'm saying? You have these white people, you know what I'm saying, fucking off y'all target practice. You know what I'm saying? If it was less aborted babies, it'd be more drive-by shootings. You know why? Know why the drive-by and the death rate and the crime rate murder rate has dropped in the communities, in the black communities? Because babies being aborted. They killing them early now.
Yeah.
So we can't kill them when they get older. Ain't that a bitch? White people, you need to stay out of our business.
That's true.
Hey, you want to hear this voicemail somebody sent you?
A voicemail.
You want to hear it?
Yeah, let us hear this voicemail.
Is this about to get sexy?
I'd tell somebody to call in. Hey, Wub, look who I gotta share with Wub. Look who called me, Wub. What this say? Wait. This is I let Wub in on the
Oh fuck yeah!
Huh?
Hell yeah!
I'm supposed to be called.
Hell yeah!
I would have tell her to call
Hell
me.
yeah! Idol. She's an idol.
I can't let y'all know.
Yeah.
She supposed to be doing an interview with me. You know what I'm saying? But she
Can't wait.
Can't wait.
I love her.
Literally, she's raw. She's
Yeah.
one of the first
Yeah.
female I saw on TV that didn't give a fuck.
Mm-hmm.
I
I'd loved
just
her. Well, she
wanted
probably
to
make
say
love
my
to me.
piece
Yeah, she probably would fuck you.
of the matter of the young man being shot in the back. I am a Republican and I am a Black American. I'm 46 years old. We have to stop justifying our wrong. When we're wrong, we have to admit that we were wrong. Because he did resist arrest. They yelled for him to stop. They shot him with tasers, and he continued. I do not condone him being shot in the back. I think that was excessive. He could have shot him in the leg or something else, but not in the back. I do not condone that. I think that was very, it was wrong. It was wrong. And I ask that you continue to show the information that you showed about how the Ku Klux Klan is running the Democratic Party. Because us as Black Americans, we have no clue about our history. We do not know that we were once Republicans, and they are supporting the KKK, and half of them say they don't like white people, and that white people are racist, and that white people are the devil. But they're supporting the Democratic Party, and I don't understand it. That's because we as a people, we do not know our history, and it needs to be known. Everybody in America needs to be able to see what you showed about the KKK and the Democratic Party, because they don't know. We are clueless about our history, and that's to keep us down and to keep us bound. Modern day slavery. Appreciate you, brothers. Keep up the good work. And when my ends get better, I'll send you some ends. Have a good
That's no. That's
how
the
you
trick.
knew she was Black.
That's the trick that the Democrats try to play. Oh, the parties have switched. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
now
when?
the racist people are over on the Republican side. Look at them; they are racist, and they've been trying to prove that the Republicans are the racist ones ever since they signed the Civil Rights Act. For the last 50 years, they have been trying to prove that the Republicans are racist.
Yeah. I don't understand. How did they pull that off?
They did.
Everyone thought that. And then if you just follow the through line, you're like, oh well, this person been racist this whole time. Like
the most racist, the most racist people in the party was Democrats. Racist people ever. You know what I mean? Mississippi Burning, Black Wall Street, the KKK. You know what I'm saying? You name the most racist organization that the Democrats was part of it. The Democrats had to testify that the KKK was part of their organization, was part of their system. They had to do that shit, and that's why they outlawed the KKK, because they was killing blacks, and they use it as political, so they couldn't say that it was racial. Huh? We're not going to kill all black people. We're just going to kill the Republicans, because the Republicans are the ones that's smart. The Republicans are the ones that's holding office. The Republicans are the ones that are making laws and stuff like that. So we're going to kill Republicans. And guess what? Most Republicans were black.
Mm-hmm. Abe Lincoln, black.
Yeah, Abe Lincoln was black. At least he said he was from the pants down.
Want to thank Anthony Steiner for the super chat. He said, "Hey, Blaq, are you in witness protection? If not, I'm scared for you, because your
baby mama.
He said your grands is going to get you."
Oh shit!
Sitting next to someone in red.
Oh
he
shit!
said you can't be
What?
sitting next to nobody in red. That was from Anthony Steiner.
And you all right? Nigga, you gonna get me shot? Nigga. I can't go home tonight. Hey, Aunt. In case my grandmother watching this show, we gonna have to edit, or you gonna have to put this nigga on a blue shirt. You can't do that. Good looking out, Steiner. motherfucker right here go get me shot. Woo.
That'd be a first.
I know you talking. I know you want to represent the Republican side to the left, I mean the right. You know what I'm saying? You want to go away from the left. You want to go far right, but that shirt is going a little too far. You see,
I made this shirt.
It's a carrier.
Yeah, coronavirus.
Look, females is not asking you for condoms no more. They're asking you for masks. Ain't that a bitch?
Yeah. Meanwhile, this whole time I've been asking for them to put on masks, and now it's a fashion thing.
Yeah. Now you can fuck an ugly female and say, look, this put on this mask is for coronavirus, and you can imagine whoever you want. You know what I'm saying? Like me, I like a girl to dress up like a Muslim because most of the females I fuck with got fucked up hair. You know what I'm saying? So I want them to wear a turban and the mask over their face and all kind of shit.
Yeah.
This nigga, this.
Are we gonna come?
That was sudden, nigga. He's like, bloop. Hello, caller. You called in.
Lionel, this is Brian from St. Louis.
What's up with it?
Hey, listen, man. AOC and Democrats are just pissed because they ain't gonna have any more control. None, zero. And it's about time they stop killing babies. I'd like to see somebody in there to get rid of that Planned Parenthood. Plain and simple.
Exactly. They don't give a fuck, right?
Don't think it's a coincidence that the Planned Parenthood is in the hood. Okay, that was a plan from
Right.
the beginning.
I mean, every time. Well, good. Nice neighborhoods. You're not going to let them in their neighborhoods.
Look, how can you be a Planned Parent, right, when you plan to assassinate the damn baby, right?
Look, no, they planning the parenthood for you.
Yeah. Ain't that a bitch? Planned Parenthood. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be over. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna plan.
Yeah. Democrats just aren't gonna have any control. So that's just the way it is. They're just mad.
They fighting for it. They trying to put four new damn Supreme Court judges in the Supreme Court. They trying to put 4 new senators. You know what I'm saying? Make a what's that?
D.C.
Washington D.C.
supposed to be a state and get more. So it ain't happening. I tell you, Trump's too smart. Trump's been too smart for him, and that's why they don't like him.
Exactly. I tell people, like, that's one of the questions I'm finna go on the street and ask. You saw a part of it on my last skit. You saw it today. I'm finna ask people, why do people love Donald Trump so much? And I'm finna ask the people who don't have a reason to hate Donald Trump, why do people love Donald Trump so much? And see what kind of answers they come up with. That would be something.
Well, the reason why they don't like him is because they like the Democrats taking care of their bills.
Exactly.
You got to work for what you got. All of us know. Democrats just give you more just so they have more control over you.
Exactly.
Been doing it for years.
Exactly. Thank you for calling in. Like I tell people, right? I be telling people, like, there's a lot of people who don't know government, right? And a lot of people don't know. Like, the Democrats, they want to be in all your damn business. They want to tell you what kind of Medicare you can have, what school your kids can go to, you know what I'm saying? What jobs you're supposed to have, you know what I'm saying? How much you're supposed to get paid and everything. They want to have their hands in everything. While the Republicans like, man, go ahead and do what you do. If you get a lawsuit and you get sued, that's your ass. But other than that, we out your business.
Yeah, that's sort of my theory on why they sort of slipped. They tried to slip in like socialism on us during the coronavirus.
Yeah.
So they were like, they made it illegal for you to work, and then gave you a paycheck. Like, what? What is that? How did they do that? And then they were like, oh, and then so you can't work, but now you have to be in with us to get any money.
Yeah.
So that was like the test run, I feel like.
Exactly.
And then and if people were down with it, they're like, oh, we'll just push a little further, It's exactly the same as anytime when someone just wants to put the tip in, and they're like, and then pretty soon it's just like, bam, the whole thing's coming in, ramming in.
Because soon, right, they saying you can't do this to get in this building. Like, you got to take flu shot. I mean, you got to take a temperature check and everything to get into the DMV or something like that. Pretty soon they're going to be able to, if Joe Biden get in office, right, and the vaccine is safe, right, they're going to say you can't come in up in here unless you can prove you got that vaccine shot. Then what you gonna say? Like you said, they sticking a tip in to see how far they can go, and since we comply, they can see how far they can go a little further, right?
Yeah.
Now,
then they're raw dogging you. Pretty soon you have no control.
now think about this, right? I tell people all the time. This is why I tell people all the time, right? People always try to argue because they learn the arguments from the Democrats, right? So, for the Democrats and Democratic politicians, right? So people always ask me, oh, why Donald Trump didn't make it mandatory people wear masks, and why Donald Trump didn't wear masks and set an example. And I tell people this all the time. As much as people hate Donald Trump, do you really think most of the country would have listened to Donald Trump if he would have said wear a mask?
Fuck no.
Come on.
They wouldn't listen to him if he said don't stand in front of moving cars.
Come on.
And you know that because people are getting hit by cars. So they can't listen to anything.
If Donald Trump say, wear a mask, you know what I'm saying, put on the mask and all this old shit, the left is automatically going to rebel because I'm pretty sure the right is going to make up some reasons on why masks are not safe. Like they said in the beginning, why masks wasn't safe. This happens, that happened, that happened. Now, if Donald Trump would have said masks is mandatory, they would have came a whole different route. It's whatever Donald Trump says or does, they want to do the whole opposite route. Like I'm doing a skit right now where I got masks inside of it. You saw all kind of scientists saying the mask wasn't working. People wearing the mask wrong. People dirtying up the mask, wearing the mask wrong. Now all of a sudden, Joe Biden want to make masks mandatory, right? And if he get into office, like he said, they're gonna sneak socialism in. They're telling you we're gonna look bread lines. That's a part of socialism.
Yeah, I saw them in the Forum parking lot and stuff. You know, I don't know. They had some other food banks.
Yeah, Joe Biden's. I mean, crazy Bernie Sanders said that. He said something about we're gonna have food lines and things like that. You know, and another thing I want to I mentioned in the skit what I'm making, right?
I don't even like carbs, by the way, so I'm not gonna get in that bread line.
hey, Blaq, you got to take this call.
I gotta take this call.
You got to take her, man. I mean, she has an amazing voice.
She has an amazing voice.
Caller, you on with Blaq?
What she sing?
Hello.
Hello.
Hi. What I wanted to say, it has something to do with what the other caller said. And it's why Black people don't realize, you know, that the Democrats are actually the KKK and against them and so forth on because they don't know their history.
Mm-hmm.
Well, part of the problem is it's been generations and generations of brainwashing and programming and the dumbing down of the Black community as a whole. And they're doing it through our parents, and our parents are coming us down, and the cycle is continuing. And a lot of people, what they don't realize is the media is telling them what to think. They're telling them what to do. They're telling them how to feel, and they're telling them how to act. And for some odd reason, they actually believe it's their own choice, and it's not. They are programmed. They are nothing but drones, and they are doing what they are told to do on command and by cue. But they don't even, you know, when I say cue, you know, on cue.
Yeah.
Whenever they're being told. And they don't even realize it. And the sick part of it is they want everybody else to join them by any means necessary. If they have to force it on you, it's like, you can't be Black, you can't be a Republican, and I'm Black, and I'm a Republican.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'll be 50 next year, and the area I lived in, I had to leave there because the vast majority of the people there were of low vibrational frequencies, totally, mostly ignorant, lazy, and they have embraced the concept where they feel that they should be given everything, basically self-entitled. If you have it, they want it. Doesn't matter if they didn't do anything to earn it. The point is, you have it, they want it.
You know what?
And it's all from programming.
You know what I gotta say about that?
I'm sorry.
You know what I gotta say about that? Like, I understand how Black people can be brainwashed because I was brainwashed, right? And it's kind of like the culture, right? Because you don't know you actually brainwashed because you're trained. You know what I'm saying? If you're from a gang, you're trained to hate the other side and things like that. If you're from the army, you know what I'm saying? You are programmed, you know what I'm saying, to kill and things like that. So what happens
That's my point. They don't have a clue. They don't have a clue at all.
What happens is, you know what I'm saying, the program, like you said, social media. So if most black people, like I made a couple of jokes, a lot of black people don't read and look up information and only watch the first part of the local news. They don't even watch no national news, right?
And they go by what their parents and other people tell them instead of fact checking for themselves.
Exactly, and it's easier that cause we want the highlights. We don't want to do the hard work. And like I said, I was part of that. I didn't understand what the Democrats was doing to me as a person and to us as a people until I started doing my research. Now, if I didn't do it just so happened I started doing it on accident. You know what I'm saying, by circumstance. And if I wouldn't have started doing this comedy and started and wanted to switch my comedy, I would have still been brainwashed because I would have still been thinking Donald Trump was a bad person and things like that. Now, we also have to blame the media because it's not that a lot of people. I mean, it's not that the brainwashing. It just so happened that the Republicans or conservatives don't have that many platforms on social media, you know, and national on national stage, because most of these media companies and things like that are owned by liberals. So it's hard for us to get out a message, you know, when you have like 92% of coverage on Donald Trump is negative. So if that
it's also easier to control a group that is smaller. It's going to be harder to brainwash all white people because it's a larger group of people. But if you could focus in on individual minorities and target them to your party, then, you know, they'll feel like they got nowhere else to go.
Exactly.
Well, what you don't understand is that there are white people that are just as brainwashed as the black people.
Oh, 100%.
If you don't mind me saying.
No, 100%.
Okay.
I mean, I live in Los Angeles. They're everywhere.
Yeah, everywhere.
Yeah, they are. And they're just people who envelop and adopted a concept that is absolutely and totally untrue. But people of low intellect, low vibrational level, they are more prone to violent tendencies and negative thoughts and feelings, and that's why they embrace it. They'll embrace it quicker than the truth, because some people are more comfortable with a comfortable lie than the harsh reality of the truth.
Thank you. Yeah, some people are like me personally. You know what I'm saying? I was that type of person too that I would rather hear some bullshit and a lie to make everything seem like it's going to get better, or that I'm not the only person it's happening to, right? Instead of telling me the truth and telling me, hey man, it's happening because you were brainwashed. It's happening because these people think you're dumb. It's happening because these people don't think you're intelligent enough to think outside of a box or even think on your own. You know what I'm saying? So if you understand this, then you'll get mad. And the reason why, like I tell people, I'm mad and I'm angry at the Democrats because I feel like I've been lied to. I feel like I've been used. I feel like I've been deprived and shit, you know. So if I feel like,
if you question it, they claim that you're not black.
Exactly.
Like, just because you want to ask a question.
Yeah, and they never want to debate you, right? And like I ask some questions, right? That wants a simple that requires a simple yes or no answer, and they can never give me that answer, right? And you ask some honest questions and things like that, and they're switching narrative. And the cold thing about it is the reason why I can argue and I can get to the point with them so good because I used to be that person. So I know that I don't want to answer that, so I'm going to switch over here. So when they try to do that, no, come back over here. Because that was my argument. Whenever I didn't want to answer the question, I try to change the subject. I don't let people change the subject on me. And that's why, you know, a lot of people don't want to argue with me because I'm like, no, stick to the subject. Yes or no. I'm going to stick to your topic. You stick to mine.
Hey, we want to thank London Bell for the $20 super chat. He said, Blaq, been watching you since Jussie. Keep killing it, bro.
It's not Jussie.
That's not
it's
your
Juicy.
baby mama.
It's Juicy.
I'm sorry. Been watching you since Juicy.
Yeah.
Keep killing it, bro. Just not your baby mama. LOL.
I'm not going to kill her. My hitman is. You know what I'm saying?
Nobody could kill her.
Yeah, nobody.
I mean, if herpes and AIDS and chlamydia and all those
and
things can't do
anthrax I put in that bitch Kool-Aid, can't kill her.
You want to get into that ROC video?
ROC, I want to get into this ROC video right quick. If it shows right. If it shows right. Get into the ROC video.
I need you to be ready. I need you to be
How long
ready. And I need you to be ready to be responsive. And by that, I mean, we don't quite know what the next play is in terms of this issue on the Supreme Court, right? Mitch McConnell sent out a statement tonight. And as I said at the opening, the very last dying wish of RBG was that her vacancy not be filled until the new president takes office in January. That was her dying wish. Tonight, Mitch McConnell publicly, the night of her passing, he couldn't wait 24 hours, issued a statement saying that he was going to give Trump a vote in violation of her dying wish. People can say how appalling, people could say this is horrible, etc. But we know who this man is. We know who this man is. This is a man who does not care about a dying woman's final wish. Clearly.
You know what my dying wish would be? Somebody make sure that my hitman is paid off. If I die, that bitch gotta die too.
First of all, that bitch was dying for like 10 years. How can you even claim her last words? She had pancreatic cancer for like 10 years. Most people barely, people are mad at her for not making it like another month. And she made it so far. And she looked horrific.
That's so fucked up.
No, she did. He's telling the truth. She was kicking on the door, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, death. She has hitting the snooze button, or I don't know. The
bitch should have passed 2 years ago. They was planning on this shit 3 years ago. You see how they been talking like, yeah, we're gonna get a new judge in here soon. They've been talking about this for the longest.
And I don't even believe what that person said anyway. That her granddaughter said that she said that, because dude, if I'm in the last week, fuck that. If I'm in the last year of my death, and I'm even talking about my job or American politics, like, it's time to go. Like,
hey, another super chat from Gina. She said, "Great talking to you. Keep it up. Love, Gina."
Thank you, Gina. No. If I was the granddaughter and her last wish was about Donald Trump, I would have pulled the plug a little early. I would have smothered her motherfucking ass. Like, look, oh, grandma, you finna die? Yes, honey, but my last word is make sure that is another president.
Hey, wait, you got another super chat from Mike. He said, "Who is this wub dude? Why you so salty?" His followers had the chat blowing up early. You got a channel?
Oh, well, I'm on We3 Trolls. That's my podcast, but my Twitter or my Instagram is Wubsadaisy.
That sound real gay. Wubsadaisy.
That did sound kind of gay.
Whoopsie-doo.
That throws them off.
Go to Wubsy Dubsy. It's a trisexual name.
Yeah.
They try anything sexual once. Or just once. If you like it, maybe twice.
We got another follow-up video to that ROC.
Another follow-up video to the
Welcome
ROC.
back. This morning we paused to remember Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg's extraordinary life and 27-year legacy on the bench. A feminist icon and the leader of the Supreme Court's liberal wing, her passing has the potential to dramatically transform our country's future over the next 44 days leading up to the 2020 election. Ohio Congressman Jim Jordan is the ranking Republican on the House Judiciary Committee. He joins me now. Congressman, good morning to you, and it is great to see you this morning.
You too, Maria. Good to be with you.
Your reflection on Ruth Bader Ginsburg's passing and where we are today.
Well, I think the president said it best. This was an amazing individual who led an amazing life. You know, you think about tops in her class at law school, first woman to make law review, then professor, and of course then nominated and confirmed to the highest court in the land. It's truly an American story. Where you have someone who had these lofty goals, worked hard, made them all happen, accomplished things of meaning and significance and lasting value, and of course raised a family while all that's going on. So just an amazing individual. I think, as I said, I think the president summed it up with those words last night.
Well, you know that the president's critics and skeptics are insane over the president potentially naming another Supreme Court justice. I want to be respectful here, but also take note of the fact that it is 44 days away from a presidential election. And Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer and the president have tweeted. The president said that it is an obligation for him to name a replacement and to have a vote. Mitch McConnell saying the same thing. And Schumer said the American people should have a voice in the selection of their next Supreme Court justice. Therefore, this vacancy should not be filled until we have a new president. Your reaction to what we've heard?
No, they're criticizing the president for following the law, for following the Constitution. The president's job is to nominate someone for the Supreme Court. It's then the Senate's job to advise and consent and go through the process. Now, what's happened historically, he's not only following the law, Maria, he's following the historic norm. 9 out of 10 times when the party in the White House is the same party that's controlling the Senate, 9 out of 10 times during an election year, you put someone forward, they get confirmed. But only once out of 8 times has someone, when there's a difference in the who has the White House and who has control of the Senate, only 1 in 8 times when someone's been brought forward in an election year. So this is following the law, following the Constitution, and frankly, following the historic norms of our country. So I hope we move forward. And I hope we put someone in there who is going to respect the Constitution, follow the Constitution, understand the First Amendment and Second Amendment are critically important. That's the kind of justice we need.
All right, back to you.
This nigga didn't even know he was on camera.
Yeah.
I'm glad you wasn't naked or nothing, nigga. Like, now people notice a shindig. Like, they see the shit in the back. Like, what the fuck is that? 3-day blinds in this motherfucker? That's crazy. Yeah. So they talking about impeaching Donald Trump and all kind of shit, right? It's like impeachment is like they punishment for Donald Trump. Like, you on punishment. You know what I'm saying?
It's time out for Donald Trump.
We're going to impeach you.
Because it worked so well the first time that they're going to do it again. And it had such perfect timing the first time, you know? Like deciding to impeach him in the middle of like the coronavirus beginning.
You know, and I'm a Trump supporter, right? So everybody know I'm a Trump supporter. Everywhere I went, people were smiling at me. I go to the weed spot, they smile at me like, you know, Trump got impeached, huh? What you gonna do now? Not a motherfucking thing, because it ain't gonna pass. You know what I'm saying? Everywhere I go, like, before I give you this Hennessy, you know Donald Trump got impeached, huh? What y'all gonna do now? Shit, you know what I'm saying? Laugh, you know what I'm saying? It's not gonna pass. They was happy too. It seemed like, and I tell black people, right, the reason why it was so funny, because I'm thinking to myself, y'all don't even know the fucking politics, how he can't get impeached because there's not enough votes.
No, I heard people saying the same thing, where they were like, "How come he's not out of office?"
Yeah, he's not still president.
And I'm like, "Did you obviously didn't pay attention in class or something?" Like, no wonder
they really thought that Donald Trump wasn't going to be president again, and that's how. And knowing me, I would have been thinking the same exact thing if I was still a dumb nigga. You know what I'm saying? And I hate to say that word, but that's what I exactly was. I was a dumbass nigga.
I'm not going to, but
you may dream about saying that.
Yeah, well, don't say that shit.
Because you got 2 dumbass niggas up in here. You know what I'm saying? but I was that person. I was that dumbass nigga, and I would have been going with the same exact facts and the same exact theories as everybody else. I would have said Donald Trump would have been killing people. What I tell people is this, right? I told Ant this the other day, right? And if you're a comedian, right? And if you're a comedian, right? Or if you're a comedian out there, or if you just be honest, what I told him is, people think I'm doing this for the money. Do you know how much money I would make if I was anti-Trump?
Yeah, everybody in this town.
If I was you know how many people would be donating to my channel? You know how many skits or things I can do that say Donald Trump done killed this person, Donald Trump is racist, Donald Trump calls this police riot, Donald Trump called this. That's what people want me to do. And people are mad because I don't do them type of skits, right? Now, if you knew me, I broke up a whole organization called the Freedom Fighters that was taking money out of the black community and using dead people as, you know, dead babies and dead black people, babies, as an excuse to try to manipulate the mothers into stuff. I don't want to broke up that whole organization by myself doing these skits. So when people say, you ought to do this about Trump and this about Trump, they want me to actually lie on Donald Trump and do the same skits I've been doing, you know what I'm saying? Because I was doing skits, but they was based on the truth. But they are mad because I'm not doing the same exact skits I done on everybody else on Donald Trump.
Yeah, when people criticize you, they usually criticize you about the things that they're ashamed of themselves. You know, so they have their own shame that they're so mad at, but they can't look inside themselves, so they have to point out you or whoever and just be like, fuck that guy.
Now, what, right? Have anybody, like, I'm pretty sure that like, what are the circumstances that usually come about when somebody call you racist? You racist son of a bitch, you know what I'm saying? Like, usually what happens, because I know you're going to be called racist just because of the color of your skin, you know what I'm saying? So what usually happens?
Yeah, I don't even think I have to say something. It's going to be a default assumption. They're just going to look at me and be like, well, look at him. This dude's clearly racist. And I'm like, wait for me to talk. Yes, that's true. But wait for me to say it. There's
you don't want to be
words I want to use.
You want to be used. You want to use something else. You don't want to be called a racist. You know what I'm saying? You want to be called a oppressor or something. You know what I'm saying?
That would be nice if you're like, well, at least if somebody's calling you an oppressor, then they're like at least looking up to you, like you did something. You know, you pulled it off. You nailed it. You're doing good. Your people are killing it. Like,
well, how many times? Look. What have you been called more, a devil or a cracker?
Oh man, that's hard to decide. I'd have to go to the tapes or something, you know, and listen. I'd have to go back through my old comedy tapes. Be like, what are they saying out there? What's going on in that audience anyway? I should have put. That would have been great if I had just put my phone out in those days, just out into the crowd instead of having it like next to me, and then I can find out what people are saying.
You have
like,
secret mics and shit.
Oh shit! There's probably a lot of that going on.
It goes the club on. It was just, the club is about to close down.
But sometimes you win people over that way anyway. You know, you do something crazy, they can't help but laugh at it. And boom, race relations are solved, you know? Black people and white people are fucking again, you know?
I remember some clubs, they couldn't help but laugh. They're like, I know he's white and that was racist, but that was funny as shit.
Yeah. Hey, man, let's take this last caller, because Wub is killing it.
Call up.
Caller.
Yo.
This a brother, I think.
Yeah, man, I'm from New Orleans.
Told you. That's why y'all ass lost yesterday.
Raiders.
Yeah. New Orleans Saints ass nigga.
Yeah, man, you have to go there.
Yeah. You New Orleans
Saints.
Yeah, huh? You didn't call him about that game, huh?
Nah, I ain't going all about the game, man. I just wanted to give y'all props on some shit because, like I said, I'm also a Trump supporter.
That's right.
Nice person.
He a nice person now. He a Trump supporter. You know what I'm saying? So we got him now.
Yeah, I've been tuning in for a while now, man. I just wanted to give y'all props on getting the information out there.
What you think about the white boy I got next to me?
Look, I grew up with a lot of white people too, so I ain't got no problem with him. He kind of looks funny with the glasses.
You kind of like a pervert, huh? Like. Was you on Epstein Island?
Dude, I was invited, and I said, you've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. You get it? Kidding. Okay.
Yeah, we get it. Little fucking pervert.
By the way, everyone says Epstein was some huge monster. Does everyone else know he paid? He did pay. That's at least something.
He took him on trips.
Out there raping chicks without even paying them.
He took him on trips and shit. You know what I'm saying? You know how many girls that actually went on their first plane ride because of Jeffrey Epstein? Met their first senator because of Jeffrey Epstein?
Yeah, that's true. At least like some of them were fucking like Prince Charles. There's other women out there being pimped to
and
some
fucking
dude who
Leroy.
works at a Jack in the Box.
That's really nice. Thank you.
And fucking Leroy.
Oh, man, y'all going too far with that.
I'm just saying, Jeffrey Epstein was a fucked up dude, but it's a lot of more fucked up perverts, more fucked up than him, that need to commit accidental suicides.
There's a lot of more broke perverts, I guess, right? That's what you're trying to say.
Yeah, it's a lot of more. I'm just saying, like, Jeffrey Epstein could have been a way worse pervert. He could have been like Joe Biden, just feed fucking kids and calling them pizza and hot dogs. We ain't never heard about Joe Biden giving nobody no kid no money. He's smelling kids' hair, frisking on them and shit. We ain't never heard about Joe Biden giving no kid no ice cream, no fucking boat ride or nothing.
No.
All he talked about locking little kids up because they predators. And we knew what we were going to do when he lock them up. You know what I'm saying? Joe Biden's a freak like that. Thank you. Thank you for calling out, out the new NO. Out the NO, baby. Okay, that was fucking. I don't know. Was that Jeffrey Epstein joke a little too far? I don't know. But we wasn't talking about fucking no kids. That would have been different. We were talking about Jeffrey Epstein. We wasn't talking about fucking no kids. You know, we don't talk. No, we wouldn't go that low. We was talking about Jeffrey Epstein paid to fuck kids. We wouldn't say. It's a difference.
We're talking about adults. Prostitutes.
Yeah, prostitutes. Yeah.
I'm pro sex worker. Okay.
Yeah. Now, the thing is, that's not too sick of a joke, because if you look at it, all the Jeffrey Epstein friends are Democrats. And who trying to change the Democrats' laws to you can have sex with people underage? The Democrats. Do you know it's a law, a sexual predator law passed right now, that you can have sex with a kid long as that kid is 10 years younger than you? So if you're 24 years old, you can have sex with a 14-year-old boy. Google it if you don't believe me. It's the Democrats.
Does that mean if you're 19, you can have sex with like an 11-year-old? Is that true?
Yes, you can have sex.
Christ.
They're trying to make it. It's the law. They're trying to make the sex.
This state is out of control.
On that case right there, right? On that case, right? You can have sex and you will get charged, but after a certain amount of time, you can get your record expunged.
Okay.
On that one right there, you know what I'm saying? You get your record expunged. So it's a lot of sick shit.
That sounds like a perverted thing in itself. Expunged.
It's fun.
You know? Yeah, I expunged all over her back.
I'm going to expunge my record on your ass. We're going to have to get up out of here. We're going to have to definitely invite Wub back, because Wub supposed to had another white dude on here. But since the other white dude didn't come, we're going to have to invite Wub back. And if the other white dude going to come, we're going to have to invite a white woman. And it's going to be Wub and another funny white woman on here. You know what I'm saying? The white woman would have came today, but Wub partner had some shit to do. You know what I'm saying? And like if Wub say something about his friend had to do something, I can believe him because he white. Now, if Anthony told me his friend was late because he had to do something, I have to second guess that. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man, the guest said his car broke down. I know that nigga lying. He probably never had no car. Oh, that nigga said he couldn't find no babysitter. I know the nigga lying because he don't even know his kids. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, if Wub is like, that's like saying, when I'm in the street and the white person come up to me and say, God bless you, I believe him. When a black person come up to me and say, God bless you, I know that nigga finna ask for something. God bless you, brother. You got 35 cents I can borrow to get this. Like,
dude,
nigga,
someone outside of CVS just today had brand new Adidas on, was asking me for money.
Like, man, you need to trade them Adidas back and get.
That's true. I didn't think.
Like, white people, you can look. You can trust white people to do certain shit, right? Like, but you can't trust white people to do certain shit. Like, if it was an ice cream truck coming down the street and there was a white man on the ice cream truck, you wouldn't think he was selling just ice cream.
Hey, we want to thank Mike for the super chat. He said, Blaq, I got to know, is the show called Talking Politics While Black or Talking Politics with Blaq? By the way, your producer is about it. Talking about me.
Talking about you.
Donald Trump.
I'm about to talk about your ass in a minute. You know what I'm saying? I don't know whatever the hell he put. You know, I smoke a lot of weed. You know what I'm saying? So I just come in the studio, like, roll it. This is called episode 5. That's all I know. This is episode 5. Is it Talking Politics with Blaq or Blaq with Politics? Which one is it? It's talking.
Shit, I don't know.
He don't know either.
Where's the
Talking Politics While Black?
It's the one you come up with. It's the best. It's the best guess. The easiest solution that you came up with. God damn it. That's what we're gonna go. come with. All right. So we're gonna get the winding down, but we're gonna like I said, we're definitely gonna have to bring Wub back. Wub, can you give some of your platforms and where you gonna be at performing and how the nice people can catch your racist ass when you're not in the hood picking up prostitutes?
Yeah, my Instagram is Wubsadaisy, and I also have a podcast I do with 2 other people. One's a comedian, the other's a bartender at the Comedy Store. That's called We Three Trolls.
Are they white?
Of course they're
one of
fucking
them's
white.
white.
Just checking.
Well, one's like Albanian. I don't know. I guess she counts as white.
Well, look,
but-
okay, okay. Say if y'all walking down in the hood, right, and somebody and a black person say, "You 3 motherfuckers, give me all your money." Is the albino girl gonna say, "You know what? Give them your money. I'm not really white."
I don't know. She might start taking her shoe off, start fucking with people.
Okay.
They're angry. They're an angry European people.
Look. If the police, if me, you, and A1 rolling in the car, right, and the police pull behind us and say, "Freeze! All you niggas, get out the car." What you gonna do?
I stay put. I'm not.
Wub getting his ass out too. Oh,
I'm
you
a
so full of
sovereign
shit.
citizen. You have no right.
They have liquor or watermelon.
Hey, did you ever see? Wait, before we go, did you ever see the skit with me and Wub done with the police and shit?
Oh yeah, that was.
No.
You never saw like this nigga right here? That shit was the funniest.
And that was back in the day.
Yeah, that shit was. Let me see. Can I bring that up, man?
Yeah.
When he was the police and they pulled us over. You got my Facebook?
Hell no.
You can go in there with my. Oh, you can't go in there.
You blocked me, shit.
I sure would have blocked your dog ass.
You done blocked me.
Hold on, this is it, right? I can't. Damn it. It was a funny ass skit we done with this dude named Malcolm when he was the police and I knew him.
Oh, I seen that shit.
You can't bring that up.
Hold on, let me.
See, can we bring that up before we get up out of here? That shit was funny. Like I'm coming out with a. I'm finna go buy the costume. My credit card, I lost my damn credit card, so I couldn't order it, right? It just came back today. So I'm finna go order a damn police outfit.
About goddamn time.
Man, I'm finna go order a police outfit, and you know what the name of my new show gonna be?
What's that?
Defund the Police.
I came up with that shit.
Yeah, he came up with it, and I like, man, I ran with it. He came up, like, yeah, I finna be. Look, it's gonna be about a nigga that's working for the police. You know what I'm saying? And the police department is broke as shit, and he can't fire him because they ain't got no other police to hire, so he can do any fucking thing he want to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But he don't. But he not doing it willingly. He doing it stupidly. You know what I'm saying? He doing shit that he, you know what I'm saying, he think is right, but it's ended up being fucked up all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying? Like if I go in the store and see somebody getting robbed, you know what I'm saying, and I will walk out the motherfucker with my blunt.
Yeah. Minding your own business.
Yeah, minding my own business.
You know?
I walk up there and buy some blunts, and you know what I'm saying, oh my bad, I didn't mean to disturb you. Let me get up out of here.
Yeah, that's
something like that. Something weird and fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Did you find it?
Man, I don't know my goddamn Facebook password on this
Well,
shit.
I don't know my Facebook password book anyway. Well, we about to go because the Lego game is about to come on, and I have to watch the first part on my phone. It's been a joy talking to y'all. I will come out with the Donald Trump skit tomorrow about coronavirus. It's very funny. It's about an hour fucking long, too.
Hell yeah.
It's about an hour fucking long.
Awesome.
OMG. Well,
thanks for having me.
That sounded gay.
Thanks.
That sounded gay right there.
That sound kind of gay, Wub.
I mean,
fuck y'all for having me.
Please don't say that gay shit.
You're gonna have to work on that one, Wub. You're gonna have to work on that
Pretty
one.
fucking horrible.
Yeah,
Man.
put a little nigga in your voice.
Jesus.
You know what I'm saying, Lil?
God damn. You cannot hang out with us this weekend.
Yeah, not this weekend. Maybe
That
next
bullshit.
weekend. Well, tune in next week. We out.
Yeah, this is A1. This is when I take over the whole motherfucking show. They just sitting right there. I ain't got shit to do. Nah, we out.
Yeah, we got shit to do. I got to go to Walmart.
Welcome everybody to Talking Politics While Black with your host.
Wait, hold on. Hey, before y'all go, I just want to thank everybody that left the super chats as always showing black love. And thank you, showing black love. That shit didn't even sound right.
Why is everybody sounding gay today?
Yeah, that sounded all fucked up. But that wasn't right. Hey, thank Wub for fucking being here. Besides that gay shit you did at the end. And Thank everybody for supporting and all that shit. We out. Hopefully, Black got his goddamn debit card. So
everybody, stop sounding gay.
Got your goddamn debit card, so now we can go get this shit and shoot.
Stop sounding gay, everybody.
We will
Google it.
So committed heresy.
That was a dumbass question.
America become the hottest economy. Our country is in serious